of bread. And I'm looking at the store, I'm like, there's not a lot of bread in a Lululemon. There's not a lot of bread in the Gucci store, and yet everyone seems like, unless you're eating Gucci loafers, which you're probably not. But this is the insanity, you know, remember?
Man, he really committed to that pause for laughter. As dear old Papa Trump's mind slowly unravels, so too do his children's. I mean, what was the joke even supposed to be? There's no bread in a Lululemon? I can see making a joke about lemons? I mean, I guess I understood the bit about the loafers, you know, like loaf of bread. But the Trump children seem to be slowly losing it along with their father, if they ever had it at all.
Now, I'm not going to suggest that I can read this buffoon's mind, but the instant that I heard him speaking, right away, I had a good sense of probably what he was trying to say. The reason why this political commentator who does this for a living has no idea what he's saying, that's problematic, I think. So I think what he was trying to say is, you know, there's this narrative of the reason that you have a lot of the thefts is because of poverty and people are trying to survive, right? It's not just criminality, it's desperation, right? So, you know, the rebuttal from the buffoon would be that if you're desperate to survive, what you need is not Gucci slippers and Lululemon stuff and flat screen TVs. What you need is food, or to its most fundamental representation, bread, right? So hence, you know, he's mocking this idea of people, you know, looting because of desperation, because, you know, what you need is bread, not shoes. Now, obviously, you can sell the shoes to get cash to buy the bread, right? Now, I'm not trying to take a side on this and say that the arguments are correct about why the theft is happening. That's a little more complicated. But what I am saying is, it should be obvious to any political commentator what joke he was trying to make. I still think it's a bad joke, but if you can't pick up on the joke he was trying to tell, to me, you're politically clueless. Why do I know? Why did I instantly have a good idea what he's talking about? Because I actually pay attention to the ideas and thoughts that come from people I disagree with, right? I listen to the progressives, I listen to the liberals, I listen to conservatives, right? So if you do that, then you would have heard this kind of narrative multiple times by now to be able to quickly recognize it. But why didn't she? I don't do this for a living. She does it for a living. Why did I recognize it and she doesn't? What's the disconnect? What information is she feeding off of, right? What bubble is she in, perhaps? I bet you she knows a lot about progressive ideology and rhetoric, right? But apparently not so much about people that disagree with her. And that's a problem, I think. What do you think? Am I right in terms of what joke that idiot was making? What bad joke? Am I right? Comment below. And conservatives, that's one of your guys. And you have a lot of examples of this. Why is it that people on your team are so ridiculous, right? There's certainly a lot of ridiculousness on the left for sure, but not on that level, right? There's no one on the left I could think of right now that go on stage talking about Lululemon. Come on, man, really? Drunk Giuliani. I mean, it's bad, man. Trump, Nikki Haley. Something's wrong, man. It's a pattern of behavior that you guys have a lot of really, really bad people in one way or another, either just buffoons or, I mean, just people that just seem so deranged. Wow. Anyway, those are my comments on that.